Hey, what's up, y'all? So we back in it today. This is SM, Sick Minded, and today we're gonna show you what Soundexchange is. So if you're not sure what Soundexchange is, this is the video for you. If you're not collecting all your royalties as a performing artist, then you're missing out because there might be some money left there on the table. So if you want to follow along in this video, we have some great content. And make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more and interesting views and points on business management through music. And let's get to it. So Soundexchange is a nonprofit collective rights management organization. It is the sole organization designated by the U.S. Congress to collect and distribute digital performance royalties for sound recordings. It was founded September 22nd of 2003. Do you need Soundexchange? Recording artists and sound recording owners must be registered with Soundexchange in order to receive digital performance royalties for the use of their sound recordings on non-interactive platforms like SiriusXM, Pandora, and Heart Radio. So, if you're on Pandora and you're not sure of how to collect your royalties as an artist, this is what Soundexchange does. Same thing with iHeartRadio. Yes, your distributor is going to collect some royalties from Pandora and iHeartRadio, but they're not collecting all of it. So you need to understand that there's different types of royalties and there's different types of exchange rates and all different type of countries. Now this company goes to each country and gets your money. You understand what I'm saying? So you might have some money on the table, okay? Now, if you are on Spotify, does Spotify pay Soundexchange? TuneCore's digital store partners where you release or distribute a payout for downloads and streaming sales. Streaming services like Spotify pay artists based on a percentage of revenue that the service receives from subscription and ad revenue. So, in this video, we're learning about Soundexchange and how you can collect your royalties, what it is, how to register, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to follow along as we go to the site Soundexchange, then let's go to it. So this is Soundexchange. If you look in what is Soundexchange, you can see that we're going to go to the website. So the website looks pretty cool. I have actually already registered with Soundexchange a long time ago. And basically, it copyrights and gets you the money that you're supposed to be owed. Okay, so now we can go and look through this, and you can see that Soundexchange is an awesome site. It's kind of like Song Trust, and it's kind of like a publishing, but it's just another rights and copyrights business to get your money. You understand what I'm saying? So you can come in here in Soundexchange and you can register and as an artist and a copyright owner, learn everything an artist or copyright owner should know about digital royalties and how they are divided, okay? Or you can get a license as a service provider so that you can play music in your business. So if you walk into a business, you hear the overhead music, and granted, not every business is doing this. They're just playing whatever they want to play, and they're not realizing that this is copyright infringement. So they can possibly get sued over this if it escalates too much. Most businesses, they're not going to take that time to go and sue someone unless you're like a $1 million business. You know what I'm saying? But whether the cost it outweighs the reward is a different topic. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys how to register as a artist, okay? And you're gonna need some information. Registering and membership, it's pretty simple. So if you're an artist or copyright holder, register online now to receive royalty payments that you may be due, okay? So basically, you're gonna fill out this form, click register online, and it's gonna take you to this page where it says register today to get the royalties you earn, and you're gonna click here to start. And basically, it's gonna ask you who you're registering, because some people are registered through labels, through independent labels, through management companies, through publishing companies, whatever the case may be. Now, if you're going to register yourself, you're going to want to press yourself. If you're going to register someone else through your company, whatever your company is, you can press someone else, okay? But me, I'm going to press yourself because it's easier to show you guys how to do this. And what are you registering as? A performer, a sound recording copyright owner, or both? Okay, so a performer is the person that sings or records the song, and then the sound recording copyright owner is the one that owns the sound recording, okay? So if you own your masters, if you own all your content, if you mix and master your songs and you pay for the lease of the beat, most independent artists, they don't even realize that they are the sound recording copyright owner and that you're supposed to get songwriting royalties and also publishing royalties and also sound recording royalties. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I'm an independent artist. I own my own company, so I'm gonna click both because I recorded it. I have the whole masters, everything like that, and I'm the one that published them digitally through a distributor like TuneCore or DistroKid. So we click save and continue, and it's gonna ask you to click if you're 18 years or older, and we're gonna save and continue. Now basically, it's gonna ask you to provide your contact information, your emails and your other emails, your phone number, and your address. And once you do this, which I'm not gonna fill out, guys, because I don't want my information on the screen, but you're gonna click save and continue. So it's gonna tell me it's required. So I can't go to the next page, but basically I'm gonna go through this. So once you put all your stuff in here, it's gonna give you a review to make sure all your contact information is correct. And then you're gonna go and complete that, and you're gonna go to the registration process. And this site is not asking you to register anything other than your required information as a songwriter, as your performance name. You're gonna you're gonna want to put all your aliases and everything in there, so on and so forth. Now we're just gonna put some and then you're gonna put a payment information. Now you don't have to pay anything to this site. The site is completely free. Your payment information is where they're gonna send you a check, or you're gonna put into your bank information right here. You're gonna put in your bank information, which is a routing number and your bank number, so that when the time comes and you have those royalty checks, they're gonna come and hit your address the correct and most suitable way and fashion, so that you can get the rights and money from your music that you're missing out on. Now make sure you want to update your information if you do move or anything like that. Now this site right here, guys, They're not gonna send you royalties unless you have more than I think $100, and you can imagine how many streams or how many plays it takes to get $100. So just remember, your information is always gonna have to be relevant. You might not see any royalties for a while, but there's gonna be some there. You know what I'm saying? This is another example of what Song Trust is, and there are two different companies. Um, if you go on YouTube and you look at some famous or most notable artists, and you go down in their info and you see that their songs are distributed through their label, but not only do their label, they're copyrighted through so many different organizations. They're called pros and uh, royalty collection agencies all the way around the world, so they can collect every single royalty that they're owed. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have another video on Song Trust and how to properly get your money from different countries, because you're not collecting money from streaming platforms in other countries, just United States. If your music is being listened to in other countries, guys, you need to understand that someone needs to go and collect that money, bro. And sometimes the best proficient way is to sign up with a different organization, pay the little fee, and get your music on there. Okay? So Soundexchange is definitely a great way to go, and we're gonna look more in depth into it right here. And basically what we're gonna do is take a look right here about digital royalties. So digital royalties are the fees that the service providers such as Pandora, SiriusXM, and webcasters are required by law to pay for streaming musical content. These royalties are paid by the services to Soundexchange and accompanied with playlists of all the recordings played by the service provider. So it is our role to take these payments, allocate the fees to the recordings according to how often each song was played, and then pay the featured artists and rights owners of those recordings. We have paid out more than $7 billion in royalties since our first distribution. You guys are gonna want to sign up for this, man. So basically, if you own 100% of the song, you're not paying a featured artist, and you're the rights owner, you're gonna get 100% of your money. You understand what I'm saying? This is off of digital. They're not talking about Spotify and Apple. They're talking about like Pandora and SiriusXM and people that play your music in the back. And you know what I'm saying? And then there's affiliates. You can do a lot of things with Soundexchange. Does Soundexchange have royalties for you? Recording artists and sound recording owners must be registered with Soundexchange in order to receive digital performance royalties for the use of their sound recordings on non-interactive platforms like SiriusXM, Pandora, and Heart Radio. If you are a sound recording owner or a recording artist who has not registered with Soundexchange, then you can use the search tool below to see if you are owed royalties. Now, for examples, Maroon 5 is an artist that consists of multiple performers, so they have to pay each performer a split. Now, Post Malone is an artist that consists of only one performer. Sound recording owner is a record label or an individual who owns sound recordings. This is distinct from a copyright owner that owns a musical work or song. So, like I said, man, if you own those masters, bro, this is what you want. Right here, if you're creating your own music, if you're buying the beats or leasing the beats or whatever the case may be, and you got your songs playing in different digital aspects of the radio, this is what you need. Now you guys can check out Soundexchange for yourself. Uh, my channel is basically a way to show people how to get their money and how to create funds for themselves as a music artist when it seems there are none, but really there are some. So if you want to look into my channel further, make sure you go and check out some different videos. And if you thought this video was helpful, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell, and do all that good and fancy stuff so that you can be notified when I drop new content or new songs, new anything. Guys, stay in the know, you know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of royalties that you don't know about. There's all type of publishing and songwriting royalties, and honestly, to tell you the truth, there's so many ways to make money using or doing music. So don't sleep on what you can get owed and what you can get paid. It's very intuitive that you sign up for these things that I'm talking about as a recording artist, as an independent artist, so that you can get the money that you're owed. You may never know, you might get a check in the mail for $200-$300, you know what I'm saying? And that money might come in handy one day, you know what I'm saying? Even $80-$30. You never know. It's all up in the air on how much you push yourself, how much your music is played. But in the end, these are the proper sites that you want to place your music on so that you can get paid the right way in the right fashion and not have to worry about, well, where's my money coming from or how to get my money. And yes, it might get overwhelming at times because you're going to have to know all these different sites that your money is on. But if you have a bank account connected to all your money, then it should just drop right into your bank account. So don't worry about it. Keep working, keep doing what you're doing, and don't ever get tired of it because, dude, if I would have quit off my first song, then I wouldn't have to be doing these videos and you wouldn't have learned about Soundexchange today. Soundexchange is a great platform for digital revenue. Don't forget it. And I hope you had a good time watching this video. Peace and blessings. I'm out.